Hey guys, thanks for checking out the podcast. Before we get started, I want to remind you about the very cool bucket list trip I am doing in 2026, the Smitty Learns Irish podcast, where I'm going to do my bucket list, hike Ireland for a year, learn about Irish history, town by town, through the mouths of the pub owners and regulars. Because what's a better way to learn about something you love than to experience it yourself? Patreon.com/we3Smiths, only $3 a month, and thanks for checking it out.
Do not vape. What it does to your lungs and talking to doctors, it's really scary. I mean, you smoke a bowl, hit a bong, roll a joint. Let's go back to old school.
Yeah.
Don't vape. It's no bueno.
I think my brother put it best. He's just like, what inherent good can come from you breathing in any sort of fucking fluid?
Right.
You know what I mean? Any sort of vapor is moisture, right?
Even if you're like,
stupid.
even like that's bad, but like even smoking's bad too. I mean, there's different ways to do it now. You eat an edible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to smoke. You don't even have to smoke a joint. I mean, a lot of people still love that whole ritual of it. Yeah. But if you're just doing it to get high or take the edge off, eat a brownie.
Those things are fucking, you gotta be really careful.
The way it digests into your body.
I'll tell you the story. Your brother gave me, what the fuck was it? Whatever.
Simpson oil.
No, it's this shit you put in a syringe. It's a resin.
Yeah, it's called Simpson oil.
Is it? Okay.
In that syringe is 3,000 mgs. So if you go to like a Loom and you buy an edible, that's 5 to 10 mgs. Yep. And that syringe is 3,000 mgs.
Honestly, he
needs to stop giving that shit to people, because I've had a couple of people tell me horror stories about that.
You know what happened is that I would put like a dot. Just a little fucking tiny dot, like on a cookie or a cracker or some shit. And it was working just fine. But then I also had some weed butter that my buddy gave me. So I'm going to make some fucking cookies. So my brother made them. He's like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, oh, here. I had a little bit of that resin left. And I said, here, put fucking the rest of SLED's resin in there. And it was towards the end of the mixing process, so it didn't get incorporated well enough evenly throughout the ingredients. So there was a couple cookies that were really strong, and there was a couple that were like, but the one... It
was like Russian roulette.
And my mom, first of all, my mom ate that shit, and she's like, those are the best fucking cookies of my life. Give me more of those. And I had a podcast with Josh Thomas. On whatever, it was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We had this podcast scheduled, and I ate a cookie, the one probably that just had all of the shit in there, and I was fucked. I couldn't do a podcast. I'm like, I gotta go take a nap, because Josh came in and I was just fucking.
You were tripping,
dude. I can't do it. Can't do it. We almost went live just to see what would happen, but. That's what I try. That's what I try to avoid.
Right.
Edibles
are, your body's digesting it, so it can really sneak up on you and be a completely different experience. It's harder to control.
If you get way too high on an edible, I mean, for me, you're in bed. If I get way too high, I'm just in bed. I got to take a nap. That first edible I had, my buddy Brad gave me a fucking brownie. And he said, eat half, and I was dumb and ate the whole thing. And I was out for 15 hours.
Yeah.
Incapacitated, laying on the floor.
And you're working with a pro with SLED Dog. Like, you can't, not anyone can just. Probably the last time I actually smoked was with my brother. And that was more than 4 years ago. And I mean, stuff goes sideways.
Sideways.
And he's such a walking I remember that day. He's such a walking contradiction. He like pulls up to my house. He pulls up to my house in his brand new Jag. He's got blue hair. He's got an I Love Trump t-shirt on. Yep. And he's rolling a joint. And he's like, you want to go to Oasis and have a drink? I'm like, you make no sense. Like at all. And I love you so much.
I know. That's honestly, he is my favorite stoner. He is probably my fucking favorite
He's
stoner.
A pro.
Outside of my dad. Yeah, he really is. He's something. What the hell? Everything.